re-downloaded
Re-downloaded what?
the program for it. We are live in stream, so
Nice.
Look at you chuckleheads down there!
So this is Siftey versus GarageBand.
Siftey obviously is the projected win here, as they have an undefeated win rate in the season. However, I think GarageBand, with their recent practice, has shown that they might be able to take at least a few rounds, if not an entire map from Siftey in this.
Right, I really think Siftey's strong point is their DM. They've really shown that they have the individual players as well as a lot of the team coordination to excel in DM. I think GarageBand choosing a lot of payload maps could fare well for them in taking down Siftey.
I agree. The complete lack of King of the Hill here is really strong towards GarageBand versus Siftey.
Right. I definitely think the maps were picked very intelligently by GarageBand. These seem like maps that they're all very confident with. I know they're playing Swiftwater and Upward. What's the middle map?
It's Swiftwater, Steel, and Upward. Is that the order?
Yeah.
they're in?
I think that's the Upward, or the the order. Steel's also known as an upset map, so we could definitely see some interesting stuff out of there. Possibly going on to 3 rounds. Looks like GarageBand is having some trouble getting players in. Looks like that trouble's been sorted out now.
Alright, let me know when it's about to start up. I'm gonna check something real quick.
Siftey's readied up.
Thank you!
Spy in our midst.
Spy is not our spy! Stop! You!
Alright, time to make the game volume a little quieter. Thank you, Snoodles, for the feedback there.
GarageBand is now ready.
9 players in. And the classic start of the round gamer piss.
Well known. Oh, and the bait from Siftey.
Ooh, the ready up bait. Okay. Changing it over there.
The classic bio break.
Alright, I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick while we wait for this to start up.
Alright. Oh, looks like it's starting without Fode. GarageBand starting on blue and Siftey starting on defense. I think defense tends to have the advantage in payloads, or starting on defense, because you kind of have that luxury of setting the time, and then you have that kind of drive to beat the time on blue team, as opposed
Okay.
to the inverse where you're just trying to go as fast as you can, and there's not necessarily anything pushing you.
The Luck G running Uber as expected. Do we have eyes on Siftey's mid here? Let me check.
I don't see any
Also
stickies
Uber.
placed down. It's interesting.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Looks like Siftey's sniper is going to be playing in tunnel, playing it safe. Oh, he's going to be out by a house getting potentially a cheeky exit frag.
Out coming out quickly here, already in the off as it were. Thought Patrol Captain getting up on the left side there, taking out Pup.
Spy getting behind, looking like he's gonna go for a sniper pick. Oh, and he gets the sniper pick.
Tank getting by Blue's Pyro here.
Looks like Red Spy is looking to make some plays on cart. Not sure if he's gonna be able to get it. He's gonna try and get that sniper down.
Captain looking out for him.
GarageBand's a little slow to rotate upper. They're gonna be met with a good bit of resistance.
Red Spy, Blizz Tank going back in as Blue's combo gets upper here. Waiting for the Spy, preventing him from walking in there. Plays, the Red Spy goes for tunnel now instead.
Pyro's down in upper. That's gonna be a good thing for GarageBand. No Pyro to deny the Uber push. Oh, and they're gonna take advantage of it. Ubering in on the Pyro. They're gonna have to get this sentry down. They managed to do it.
Goes down pretty fast there. That's a
Yeah. No combo
push by
pick.
Blue.
Looking like Red's committing pretty strongly to this hold. Blue's got control of upper. Medic's gonna back out through spawn before they cap. It's looking like Blue's gonna get this cap fairly non-contested.
Very fast time here. Let's see once they cap.
Pups in house getting ready to do a sneaky play.
Under 2-minute time for the first 2 points for
Right.
GarageBand here. Very surprising with the predicted matchup here.
Pup's looking like he's gonna go for the med, and he bombs the medic, but he misses the rockets. Oh, and the med surfs the damage, and he makes it out. That demo's a little aggressive. Their combo's playing pretty aggressive in there. We know GarageBand has Uber first, but I'm not sure if they know that. They're certainly not gonna take advantage of it. Ubers are now equal. Spy's got eyes on the medic. Oh, they get... Who was that? They got that heavy down. Medic's now alone. That Spy might go for him. He's definitely gonna go for him. Oh, he's
Demo
gonna have to
punishing
do
the med,
something.
bombing towards him.
Pop it, now drop it. That Demo's
Can
gonna
catch up here.
overextend. That's very dangerous for him, putting his own life in danger. Couldn't quite get it, now he's caught out.
And with Blue's spawns here, they have a
If
big
their
advantage.
communication is on point, they might be able to get that frag on him. Oh, but it's looking like the Demo's gonna get baited.
Low health, but he manages to get back.
That was a missed call on GarageBand's part, it looked like.
Thought Patrol Captain getting taken out by Pup in heaven over here.
Both teams
Major
still
work.
have Uber.
Looks like Blue's combo is in upper right now. Yes, they are.
Oh, and they're gonna meet the soldier. Oh,
I think with the
Bahai
big
gets
heavy
pick on
play.
heavy. GarageBand's really taking their time here.
Man, looking at the sticky trap, deciding to Uber through it, try and clear it and miss a few stickies.
This is
Although
gonna
the
be a
early Uber did set them back a bit. They didn't get as far as they wanted. Was in with their heavy.
Oh, and the meta is dropped. Ubers are now even.
GarageBand caps.
They capped with almost no players. That was a good cap on their part.
42 with 3 minutes here. With 4:42 on the clock.
Siftey is gonna have a real strong hold on this next point. It's gonna be very tough to push into this, especially with equal Ubers.
Red Sniper getting a buff here. Let's see if he can make some key plays.
Siftey does not
Ooh,
look
Thought Patrol Captain
they
taking
have it.
down Red's med.
Ooh.
And
Oh, and
Red's...
the red sniper.
Yeah, look out,
I still don't see a sentry for red. That might be a
Here's fast and having to back up.
right.
Very strong here today.
Oh, I heard a med die. Looks like it was a weird sound glitch.
So...
Blue now has 70% ad. They're gonna have to use it or lose it pretty soon. They have time, but they need to make a use of it. The combo's looking a little slow to move on it though.
Watching their push in through the left side here.
Sniper's playing flank as well.
Ooh, Thought Patrol Captain goes down to Red Sniper.
Oh, and the sentry's getting sapped here.
He's down.
Their demo's gonna get caught out. Oh,
Was
it's
dead
back.
there.
Blue
Big
using
Uber
the
in.
on red. It's
Red
looking
just
like they're
getting...
a good Uber.
Everybody's
Red's going
taken
down, but it'll
out.
be a strong push if they can keep it going. Oh,
Ooh,
and Red's
Joey
coming
blows
closer.
himself up.
Is Pup gonna get this? If they let him,
Don't think they quite have it. I think Blue has enough people that they're gonna end up getting the cap here. Although Red does have the big spawns here.
Ooh,
It's gonna have to come back in. Yeah, Red retakes it.
Blue,
Blue
got a lot of
only
ground,
3
but
up.
They didn't manage to keep it going. That was a good hold on the red defense. Not a lot of players up there, but they managed to keep it together.
Think Pup is going for a play here behind.
Spy's gonna uncloak on cart.
Takes
He
out
doesn't see
Joey.
his NG. Right now, Red has a lot of players on cart. Their heavy does not have a lot of health to spare, but he's gonna eat a
And
sandwich.
look
Looking like
out,
he's not
oh,
gonna
it
get
takes out the
through.
sniper here. Thought Patrol Captain taking out the NG.
Oh, and the med's gonna drop down to play on the cart. It's a pretty aggressive move on the medic's part.
Easy spot to spam out if a soldier
Right.
can get in the right angle, so
Yeah.
not always the smartest move to drop down there. He does
Oh,
get
and
back up
Spy's
with the
looking
heavy.
Like he's gonna get that cap. Oh, he gets
He
the cap.
does! Oh my god.
Red held onto the Uber and they just let the Spy cap.
17 seconds.
That was a good time.
That
on
is
GarageBand's part.
insane
tough to
time
do
with
these
this
defense.
lineup. Alright, while this is setting up, let me fix a few settings here. Go, much nicer. I now have the advanced spectator HUD working.
Very nice. The demo man's gonna put 2 stickies in some cheeky spots. He's setting up for an upper sticky trap. That's gonna be a interesting application. It's also setting up some stickies on roof. That's an interesting placement for a spread of stickies.
I'm moving this.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red sniper playing in the tunnel, looking like he's gonna go for a pick on the cart. He's looking for that medic.
Blue sniper looking down a similar sight line on the opposite side here. Blue demo taking out the scout early.
Blue's medic playing quite out in the open. He's
This
not
tank
playing
coming
quite
in
much.
for the play.
I think he's gonna be alright.
Second, but ooh, red already backing up. Taking the strongest
early.
hold they can.
The stickies have already been dead. They're not gonna take advantage of the sticky traps, looks like.
Out red sniper here.
Blue has used Uber. That was a
Red
good
has
late Uber on
countered.
their part. Their medic gets caught, gets separated. He gets back with the combo. Oh, and the blue Uber has run out before the red, and the red is gonna hold on to that.
Strong hold by Garage Van here. They were smart making the quick backup.
That was a full combo wipe, and this is a tough point to cap with no Uber. It's really gonna set Siftey back a lot of time, and might even cost him the round here.
20% Uber ed as well. Sniper looking to peek here, seeing what picks he can get.
Blue NG looking for a play. He might get the sniper here. Oh, and he does!
Does.
Vacket looking for the flank on their flank. Looking like he's gonna go down and it's not gonna work, leaving Folkstra alone on flank.
Ends up getting Uber before red, even with the
Oh,
20%
sentry
ad.
goes down.
Teams have Uber, red uses much later than blue.
Oh, and the demo's gonna get separated. Med's gonna grab it
Ooh,
with that flash, but it looks
entire
like
combo wipe again.
a fat bomb from Pup gets the sentry and the engineer.
Just went down. It was looking like he might be going for a back cap on cart there.
Red's still gonna hold upper. That's gonna play out very strongly for them. Blue's looking for that dry push, but it's not gonna happen. Almost lost their demo right there. This is really showing how GarageBand can keep it together. Even when they lose their flank or their sentry, their combo just holds upper with a iron grip.
You see the cart starting to slowly roll back.
Right?
Blue
It's actually
loses
rolled
their
back
time.
a good amount of ground.
It's a level 1 up again. Blue going in with Uber. Instantly counter Ubered.
Red getting that late Uber, looking like they're gonna back out now. Get the spy on the way out.
Just barely makes it out there. Continually pushing forward. It looks like they might actually take this.
Red made a real good play backing out earlier than later. They might be able to get a
Oh.
level 3 up and have a good hold on this point.
About half their time on that point alone.
Right. Blue Sniper getting a lot of ground, looking for a pick.
On the last round, Red already had the next point capped.
Looking like the sentry is going to go down without an engineer to support it. Red Medic still does not have Uber, and he's going to get bombed. Not looking good for him, but oh, someone saves him.
Desperately looking to make up some time here, it appears, with the heavy and med going in. They do have Uber and use later. Blue has the better Uber here, but they have fewer gamers. If they can use it to their advantage. Does take out the demo and the heavy.
Blue's just trickling in, taking a lot of fights they shouldn't necessarily be taking. Really showing that GarageBand has practice and know this map very well. Siftey is gonna need to put something together as a team. They can't just DM their way out of this game. Red now has
39
Uber,
seconds.
Almost a 60% ad. Blue's gonna be going for another dry push. Looking for anything they can get, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get anything.
Red should really be getting in here right now with Uber while Blue is slowly building. They have a 25%, 20%, 15%. They're quickly losing that ad.
Blue Sniper goes down to the spy.
Their ad is completely lost here. It looks like Blue's using in with Red using a little bit later.
Looking like they're gonna hold on to this, even without a sentry from Smokey.
Red backing out now.
This is not looking like
Need
it's gonna
people
be a
on
good
that
next
cart.
roll. Blue looked like they were gonna get a good roll on the cart, but now it's looking like they're just gonna lose their demo.
And they're heavy to that spy.
Right. It's important to note Red has about 40% advantage here. Blue's still playing like they have ad though. Blue playing very aggressive on that card considering they don't have Uber.
Mo bomb there denied by the level 2. Caught out here with 50 health. He's
Siftey
getting
really
healed
showing
up.
that they have confidence in their DM ability here on this point.
They have 1 minute left. Need to do whatever they can.
Right. They're running out of time, even if they got a full team wipe and rolled. It might not be possible at this point.
Way too many people here to retake this in that amount of time.
GarageBand is now going to be feeling very safe. A bomb from Puff gets denied by the sentry. Siftey really making a lot of desperation plays, just trying to get something. Constantly getting denied by the sentry gun.
It's the first win of the first map for GarageBand.
They're going to be going into this next round feeling fairly safe, knowing that if they take the win on the next round, that they'll take the win on this map. Siftey is going to have to either win this map or win this next round or lose the map. We could see 3 halves on this map, though. I'm expecting Siftey to be talking it out right now, figuring things out. Figuring out how to play against a team with this tight of coordination.
Siftey really came into this match expecting an easy roll,
Right.
expecting their DM to be able to take them through it. However, I think GarageBand with their intense practice regime recently, they can put up a good fight against these higher level teams.
Right, they just have that coordination and that team cohesion down right now.
5, 4, 3,
Looking like they're just gonna hop right into it.
mission begins.
Again, GarageBand on red, Siftey on blue. Or I think that's actually the opposite of last round.
Yeah, GarageBand starting off this half on red.
Right, defense.
Sticky traps from Joey here.
Right. I'd personally go for a more aggressive sticky placement, considering
Begins in 30
he tends to det pretty early. Don't expect those back
He's
to go off use.
yeah, expecting on those there, but we will be surprised.
Potentially. My assumption would be that if for some reason he doesn't need a det on their soldier, that he could det when their combo's back in, or when the blue combo's pushing upper.
3,
But it's looking like he's just gonna take advantage of stickies and det before and then spam stickies after that. But we'll see what he does.
And some traps can be a bad thing
Demo
here.
bomb.
Captain with the early frag on pup.
Demo goes down.
So does Red Sniper. That's gonna be a hard loss for Red. Although he's already back up and with the teleport. Ooh, here's something. They don't have a teleporter on Red into there. They have a teleporter out of there.
Red looking to have a very strong second hold.
Already
Or
backed out
third
here.
hold.
Vacket holding a little forward here. Having to back up
Blue's
because of
already
pup.
ready to go up there, but Red was ready to meet them.
Playing as fast as they possibly can. Coordinating well here.
Right, GarageBand's really just reading what Siftey's gonna do. This is the point that Siftey struggled with last round. It's looking like they're getting a good cart push up to this point, but it's looking like they're gonna get slowed down some more here.
On the flank there. Of card.
Right, playing it well considering he's down his scout. Hoekstra using the conch, looking like he's not gonna hold on to it at all.
Captain also getting a few shots into cave there. Keeping them as few as they can in the cave while holding upper as well.
Blue Spy looking like he's gonna come for the sentry gun. Smokey knows that there's a spy coming though. Oh, Blue Spy might get the red sniper.
It's getting ready to
Or not.
decloak
He's really
here.
looking for something, but with a team this tightly coordinated, he's not gonna find a lot of one-offs to pick.
The Thought Patrol captain there.
Oh, and Blitz tank
Oh,
gets the
captain
red
goes
sniper.
down. Pyro searching for him, but he gets out. Let's take another look at upper there. Blue's Uber
Red
has been
demo's
popped,
very
but
early.
Red is holding on to it. Super late Uber. Allows
the
Blue to
sentry
get
gets
back.
zapped. Oh,
still
but Pyro
hold.
runs Homewrecker.
Now with Red having such a late Uber there, Blue might actually be able to get an advantage here because they did get out fast enough.
Right.
20% Uber Ed.
The question remains if they're going to use it effectively or not. It's looking like they're in position to use it though, and I know Siftey has some sixes experienced players. So I'm expecting a Uber advantage play here. Oh, and they're gonna actually dry push a little bit.
Blue coming up on Uber now. 15, 20 Uber percent ad. And use it in. They use it in as fast as they can, hoping to get the med here. Med goes down. Their
Sentry
play
looking like
works
it's gonna
perfectly.
Oh, and
He goes down. They're gonna have a
and
very
Sentry goes
poor third hold with without the NG to start it off. Med went down. He's just coming up now. A very smart Uber there.
almost a 50% advantage. Blue's med is going to be playing a little aggressive. He's backing out, playing it smart though. Pup taking control of upper, it looks like, but just barely. Red's going to have to retake this.
And with their Uber, Red just reaching 50%.
Pup's still holding on to heaven.
Manages to back out with the Uber here, however, Blizztank gets this heavy.
Oh, but Sentry remained. Sentry is now backed out, but it was only level 1.
Getting
he's
a
gonna
very
come out
late
level
cap here. They're backing them out so fast.
Right. This is a good time still though. Far
Time.
better than they did.
Very, very
They
much
got
better.
an extra point in the time it took them to cap third last round.
They really had a much smarter push on second.
That's right. They're playing a little less aggressive on this point than they were on last point. The red med goes down. That's gonna give blue another almost 60, over 60% ad. Looking like it's gonna come into a 75%.
Beckett trying to get that med pick there, but going down to Comlag. Thought Patrol Captain taking out the heavy.
Blue losing their heavy and their pyro though. Oh, and their demo goes down. Med's gonna have a pretty staggered combo to work with here. We didn't see much of GarageBand's hold on this point last game, but they're definitely showing that they can hold this point.
Tank taking out Thought Patrol Captain, preventing him from getting any more key picks as they go forward.
The red sentry goes down, looking like they're gonna back up to last.
Has a very quick back up to last, and the gun is going up but goes down to the demo. Blue with a very quick turnaround with the cap on that point. Much faster than last point.
Blue with full Uber ad. It's a very good position to be pushing into last on.
Into position on upper as fast as they can here. Going left side with Sniper holding the door open. Blizztank does take out the Sniper there. Probably gets a good call, but the red med goes down. They're losing
Looking like
players
they're gonna have
steadily.
Uber.
We're on the heavy. Mo goes down. Need a few gamers on the self. Is going
So they're
in.
going for a desperation play, not gonna make anything of it though.
And under 7 minutes. Much faster than GarageBand last time. Let's see if they can pull it off or if this map will go into a third half.
It looked like Siftey had a lot better expectation as to what they were going against this part or this portion of the map. Although the same can be said for GarageBand, they definitely read what Siftey was going to do, but they just couldn't execute it they executed it well, but they just couldn't keep it going necessarily. Siftey just had way too much momentum.
Only I think that GarageBand could have done instead was holding up higher. They could have Ubered a little bit sooner. I think they milked it too long and just gave blue too much Uber advantage with leaving how much space they had to back out there.
Right. Well, the Garage Band also knows what Siftey's going to do on defense, so we'll have to see if Siftey is going to change up their strategy at all, or if they're just going to let Garage Band know exactly what they're going to do.
Siftey can make it back fast enough, or if GarageBand can make it up fast enough to without contestation. Thought Patrol Captain going down to Red Sniper here.
Alright. Pup hiding in the house, looking like he's going to go for a cheeky play, probably on their medic if he gets spotted.
Red is already back and is just getting into upper now. Blue taking a little longer.
Oh, and
And
hits the med.
ooh,
That's
upper
gonna,
drop.
that's gonna be a slowdown tremendously for Blue pushing upper. It is almost impossible to push this without an Uber here.
Thought Patrol
Especially against a
Captain
team as good as Siftey.
can get the counter drop here, going in from side tunnel. Blue has no players, and he does it. He drops Red Med.
Oh, that's gonna fare fairly well for Garage Band and pushing into this. Although while that does
Already
equal
at a
up,
20% ad.
every last second's gonna count when you start considering a 6-minute hold.
Red team already with a 50% Uber ad here. Team rather. As Blue gets Uber, they need to use in. Their demo's coming up, getting ready for the Uber in. %60 Uber ad by the end there. And they use in, but the combo is a little late getting put into the Uber with them. They used on the Pyro here.
Right. They're gonna want to either kill or force Red Med. Well, they're gonna want to kill Red Med. Don't let them get out, otherwise they're just gonna have lost a lot of percent. Oh, and
Drops
Blue's
almost
almost
all
wiped.
of their players here. Red Med going to have almost
staggered
complete
spawns.
Uber ad.
That was a good hold for Siftey. It's gonna be very hard.
Percent
to recover
Uber
from
ad for Red. I think going to be able to take the win on this round.
It's certainly possible, but against a team like this, I don't know if you can just get that momentum and keep it going.
To definitely
Red Spy
wipe
might
the
get
team here.
cap. They're just gonna let him. Oh, the sniper gets on the cart just in time. That would have been a huge play from their spy. From lookout. Ah.
Spam there gets pushed back.
Joey
Red
wasn't-
demo putting some
Maybe
stickies.
should've.
Definitely getting a lot of ground, and red demo falling
Joey
down.
definitely getting very aggressive. Blue's gonna go ahead and use in.
The slight Uber ad in the Uber itself. Blue gets the cap, forcing red to back up.
Ooh, Red's not gonna have a super strong back out. They already have their engineer on third point though.
Red does have Uber ad and a level 3. We'll see once their demo rejoins them if they can hold this well. I think they're going to have a strong hold actually.
Right. Blue's really gonna need to start pushing hard to take this win. They're just running out of time. They're gonna have to play it smart. Look for a wipe or to hopefully try and catch out enough of Red's combo and players so that Red just can't get a full team back up. But it's gotta happen quick. Vaca going for that cart push. Not. Oh, he goes down. Almost got out. Pup is back and upper. Blue flank looking like they're gonna do well in heaven. It's now a 1v1 soldier. Vaca looking like he forgot about that soldier up there.
Taking out
Definitely
Thaw
gonna get
Patrol
punished for it.
Captain.
Oh, and they forced the med here. That's going to be huge for blue, but I don't know if it's going to save them around.
I think they have quite enough time. However, if they roll through to the last after this, they might be able to take it. Like with big air blasts there, and Blizztank taking out the heavy and the med with the butter knife.
Right. I just don't think they can.
Too few, and with that 50% Uber disad, I don't think they can retake here.
Right.
Two players before the spawners.
This is a long map, and with teams as closely matched as these two teams appear to be right now, any mistake is going to be very costly on this map. And it's looking like Siftey has just been making less mistakes this round and capitalizing off of blue mistakes very well. Definitely looking like a third half is going to be necessary.
Paw Patrol Captain seeing if he can get a med pick here, as Red now has full Uber. Blue's sitting around 60%. And Red uses in on nothing, wasting their Uber here. Blue almost has.
They're just going for those end-around frags right now.
The 10 seconds left. Well, Blue going in, playing to the last second, seeing if they can get one last cap for this round.
Right.
Goes into a third half on the first map of the semifinals. Gameplay. Definitely, from what the predictions were at least, with Siftey and GarageBand being predicted differing in skill level.
Right, definitely a lot more closely matched than I think anyone would have predicted. Definitely impressive plays from GarageBand though.
Definitely made that strong play on second of offense, forcing 182 to not win the match there, and then 182 with a few mess ups in their section of offense. Did see some nice big picks in the last game. Let's see if we can get those game-changing plays of the spies and snipers as we have seen so far.
Once again, Siftey's demo not looking like he's... Oh, he's looking like he's gonna place down possibly crit stickies. Oh, no, crit stickies on, looking to get those upper frags. Evidently not gonna go for any sticky spam on first.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. It is going to require a blind dead on their part, although I don't necessarily think it's going to be a super difficult dead. the judge. Hoekstra's catching Pup out, punishes him for doing the same strat twice in a row. Pup hitting the question mark in chat, not understanding how it happened.
I'm moving this.
Hoekstra just hit him with the fool me once. It looks like they caught out the stickies though. Blue Spy looking like he's in position to sap, probably calling that to his team. He's playing real aggressive here. Oh, and he's gonna get caught out by the bump from the NG. Oh, and he gets rescue rangered. It's really going to be a fairly big setback for GarageBand here. Oh, the Blue Spy gets bumped again. Catching that better Uber. Looking like it's gonna run out. Uber gets denied by the Pyro. Pyro's just such a big player in this one point. It can just really cause problems for any combo trying to push through that. Red Spy has okay in chat. Sentry is gonna get sapped. Sentry is gonna go down. It's a level 1, so it's not a huge loss, but definitely a setback. Oh, and Blue uses in, Red meets them with that Uber. The classic Pyro Air Blast battle here. Uber's run out at about the same time, looking like there's going to be a bomb from Hoekstra, forcing them out maybe. Definitely getting him out of position, but not necessarily backing out of this point. Right. Blue also secured about a 20% ad. Red going ahead and moving their NG back, but keeping their med and combo in. They're down a lot of players. This might not be a smart move on their part.
I do not.
Red's definitely showing their confidence in their DM ability here. I don't think they would have played that as aggressively as they did if they weren't confident in their ability to out-DM GarageBand there. GarageBand Spy in a good position. Looking for either a Sentry Sap or a Med pick. Oh, and he gets caught out by the NG. Blue has called Uber, but it's looking like it's going to be even by the time they get in position. GarageBand Sniper goes down. Apparently Pup is getting tested. Not sure what for, hoping he's healthy. Oh, and Blue uses in. They lose their Pyro in that Uber. This is not looking like a good push from Blue. Oh, they lose almost all their players. Their heavy stagger spawns there. Oh, and the Spy's in position, but he misses the stab. That is going to be a huge setback for GarageBand here. They did manage to get the red medic down there. So Blue is going to have about a 30% ad moving into this. Alright. Blue doing a good job keeping their Uber ad here. They are playing a little... They're playing a little more passive now, but they were playing a little more aggressive knowing that they had ad. Oh, Red's demo is going to get very aggressive. Gets the heavy pick though. Not really getting punished for this. Blue Meta is going to be backing out though. Blitz Tank is watching him like a hawk though. That was an interesting scout 1v1 right there. It looked like a red scout just didn't see the med or whatever. But gets caught on the door. It's gonna be a little bit of a setback. Yeah, that was a less than ideal Uber on GarageBand's part. Looking like they're getting a little shooken. Red's playing very aggressive here. With their sniper even. Oh, and the red scout gets the demo. But he's very aggressive to get it, but gets ultimately rewarded. Blue is going to get into position to use again. They know they have that slight ad and they got to make use of it. But it's not looking like they're going to move fast enough. Right. Red Sniper got the Pyro before the Uber went off. I think that was a good move on Red's part. Pyro isn't necessarily a key pick there, but definitely helps with denying the Uber. Blue... Oh, but Blue gets the cap! Right. That was a huge cap for whoever managed to get it. Oh, and the combo goes down here. The red combo. Oh, this is going to be a very good roll for blue if they manage to keep it together here. Red is almost entirely wiped and massively staggered here. Blue with 50% ad. We've seen... Right. We've seen that blue is aware of Uber advantages, but you know, they have done a good job here and a bad job there keeping that advantage. Looking like they're gonna do alright here with that advantage. They have a 70% ad almost. Right. Red Spy looking like he's going for a play here. Ultimately, he's gonna get shut off by that shutter though. Pup behind the combo. Looking like he's gonna get punished though. Heavy was there to meet him, was not gonna get fooled there. Blue Spy is gonna uncloak on cart, looking to get every inch they can. Sun or gun does go down. Demo's gonna go into the hole. Right. They're actually gonna have this ad here, pretty large too, about 25 to 30% here. That's gonna put Blue in a very unideal spot here, moving into last. They do have the cart quite close, so Red now has to keep a constant eye on that. You know, even a spy uncloaking on cart, you know, maybe 2 or 3 times could inch that in if they're not careful. And it's looking like that's what he's gonna do. Right, red med goes down. Blue med is gonna have about 50% Uber ad here. That's gonna be huge for them moving on to last. They're gonna get a little too aggressive, or it's looking like they're actually gonna get rewarded for their aggression here. That was very risky on their part. Blue Spy looking like he's gonna get the cap, almost. Ooh. A lot of teams get down to this inch away from point, and it's almost the most dangerous for pushing because your players just see it and think, oh, just one suicide on card and it's in. Oh, and gotta swallow my words right now. But ultimately a 14-minute time, that's a little less than ideal going against Siftey here. We've seen Siftey knows how to push a quick time with 6 minutes. Almost a third of what that push was. Right. $182 trying his classic sticky spot.
Mission begins in 30
Not sure if we're gonna see any use from it here. Haven't seen it yet. Or maybe we'll see it this time.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's looking like he's just gonna get caught out. Oh, and exactly. Pup looking to spam the car or the sentry. Blue's getting a lot of room for free here. Red really looking for that strong third hold or second hold. Ooh. Getting a Y in chat. Oh, and Blitz Tank misses the stab. A good snipe on the scout there.
Very good snipe.
Red
Patrol
relocating
captain
their
taking
sentry,
out
not
blue
necessarily
sniper.
the best time for that, and it goes down as a result. Some good reflex from Reese though.
Red's having a very strong hold, keeping that gun rebuilt as needed. Held. We'll see if Siftey pulls off their back out G again and gets uber ed with a late red pop.
Well, the gun gets saved, but it's still very low health.
Oh, missing the stab there, but manages to get out. Captain going down. We'll see if Big Brain can get a pick on the med here. Blue seems to be getting aggro.
We're getting very aggro. They have Uber, but they're not trying to use it.
Time with minutes and 30 seconds to go. Yes, they can. Big pick on the demo and big play on that sniper
goes
too.
down as well. Still no Uber from Blue. They've just now used in. That's going to be a good Uber on their part.
Counter
Looking like
Uber
Red is
still
gonna do a good
having
job of
30%.
denying Pyro.
Getting low, but the NG can't quite get the frag as Vacket comes in to protect the med. Med did go down in that alteration, however.
Blitz Tank in position to get a stab though. Looking like he's going for the sniper, maybe the med.
He did go in
He's gonna
alone
get
and
caught out here. The demo bomb on the
drew
med,
away.
is he gonna get it? No, it doesn't. Oh, and he gets the kill.
It's the med there. Gun going up. Comleg's gonna have to back out with med here. In as fast as he can. Really opening up that
Oh, Blue
play
med
for
is
them.
caught out. That's not a great position to be in.
And they
for him.
get the cap.
Getting a good time. Or GarageBand's really gonna have to pull something together on these last 2 points. These are the points to do it on if there are any. So.
With some pretty good damage on these players here.
Siftey keeping that roll going though.
Roll
Good
captain
momentum.
shutting him down.
Oh, and Red's going down quite a bit. Lost their flank entirely. And their NG. Now would be a good time for him to start setting up on last. Looking like he's gonna do it. That call probably coming from Red.
Look out, oh, going down there to the heavy. Get on the cart with a very aggro play. Forces the med.
Oh, that's gonna be huge for this next point.
At about a 20% Uber ad here. Demo going alone, trying to take upper. With no support, he has to back out.
Hoekstra going in with the conch. Gets caught out by Pup though.
Look out, taking out Big Brain. Joey
Red
goes
Demo
down.
going down. This is not the point to be feeding on.
And 28 seconds left. Don't think 182 will be able to hold this.
Looking like they're gonna get a dry push on cart. They're gonna use in now though.
Good counters, Oob. And Hoekstra with the conch there. Protecting the cart.
Looking
Calm
like they're
lag,
gonna get
pushing
the
him
cart cap
back.
with the air blast though. Vacket with a good suicide on cart. Sniper's gonna have to jump on the cart and they're just not gonna get it. Siftey takes the map.
That's close first two rounds there. Last half, or first two halves rather, last half being a little more how we thought with the predictions, however. I think GarageBand has definitely shown that they have some presence here, that they can do more than we originally predicted.
Right, and this is an upset map, so it's possible to see GarageBand with their team cohesion pull this one out. Then we'll see it go on to upward where, again, team cohesion's a big thing. Steel's really a map where you can see some interesting strategies come out, and we know that GarageBand has some interesting strategies on this map. So if they have enough to continuously catch Siftey off guard, that'll be yet seen.
Going to 3 rounds, or 3 halves rather. Be interesting to see if they switch up their strategy to throw off the other team more. And Steel, waiting for the players to get in. Players starting to get in now. Looks like 182 will be on this time to start off.
Looking like it.
Yeah, looking like 182 taking red to start here.
Right.
Sure how Siftey plays this map. We've seen 182 play pretty strong on this map, but never seen Siftey's strategies. something interesting. Let's pull up the logs. Getting a server disconnect. Are you as well?
What's that?
Be lagging out. I am getting a server disconnect right now.
Same from here, looking like the reservation might have ended.
I'll have to talk to team leaders about that.
That was an hour-long first match.
I will put the stream on be right back and get it back up as soon as we know what's going on. Connection failed after 40 minutes. Does not appear so. They're both readying up. I really think Siftey's strat was a one-time wonder kind of strategy that GarageBand can see coming next time if it happens again.
He is gonna get up in that cheeky spot. Hopefully 182 will keep an eye on it. Oh, it's the demo in the cheeky spot actually.
Is there medic on crits?
Their medic is on Australian Uber.
Is being contested.
The audio levels for everybody else. Believe everything is good now.
I
Alright.
feel like 182 might be going for an A to E. They have a
182
level,
not wasting any time on A. They
have a
learned
level
from their
3
last
bank.
game. That's what they're gonna have to do to take the win here. Blitztank really looking for a pick on someone here.
Oh
Looking
no,
like
Smokey's
they're
getting a sentry behind them. Oh no. This is... Ooh. Smokey's in trouble, he can't get out of here.
Blitztank's still in position to get a pick. Probably on a combo class. He's getting hungry for that medic. Gonna go ahead and uncloak. Oh, and the heavy catches him out.
Goes down to comm lag.
Heavy going to D, it looks like.
Combo is in control.
Siftey
level
expected the A to E. They have a sentry there already.
Combo decides to
Some
go drop
aggressive
down
jumps.
now.
Oh, and the NG goes down.
GarageBand faking them out.
Pup
Going A to E to B.
Alert. The control point is being
Pup and Dan just tried to take on all of 182's combo, and it's not really working. But now since they got tail, I feel like they could try to contest. They popped banner.
There's a sentry here. It's getting
Red
sacked.
sniper is down. But Red's gonna lose a lot of players in 20-second respawns. That's pretty detrimental to the map. Looking like they still have their key combo players though. But that's just about it. They're gonna go ahead and back them out.
Both
Looking like
teams
they're gonna
holding
be-
on to their Uber still.
Siftey's medic took a really
Demo
risky
looking
way
like he
out.
got caught out. He definitely did.
They're getting on a C hold.
Demo's very strong on C. That's gonna be
Pushing through the door.
a
right here.
big setback. Pup is gonna be taking the place of Demo, it looks like, on this point.
Blue coming through Gaydor here.
This is very interesting. Joey's alone without any heals. This could be a little worrying, but there is no sniper presence on this point. But they do have a level 3 on the health pack. Oh, it's getting backed out, and it's being put in a more aggressive position. Pup bombs.
It's
And
the
gets the
med
med
drop.
Drop? Oh no, this is awful for 182. They need to back up and regroup. I feel like this gives Siftey control of Gaydor. It does.
It definitely does. Oh, there's gonna be some pressure on
Back
E.
it and look out. They're both on E. They could get some nice cap time. Draw some.
Hoekstra's gonna be defending him, looking like he's gonna get the pick on the sniper, maybe not.
Kills destroyed. He's backing up to C.
E has been cleared. Hoekstra gets some beef from Conleg. Sentry's going on the E. They're really just playing musical chairs with the
It's
sentry
forced
right now.
here on Joey. Any more picks out of that? They did get the heavy right before the Uber. Has a 40% Uber ad almost.
And that's definitely going to be something they're going to look to use to their advantage here. If they want to get a good time on this point.
Ooh. The Siftey's demo is playing really far forward with minimal heals. I feel like if 182 realizes they can put a lot of pressure onto Pup and on their demo.
Right.
Pup just died.
Pop goes
right?
down. Demo looking like he might go down here. Ultimately gets
He's very
extinguished and gets
hurt.
caught by the med.
Vac is causing a distraction. They're all collapsing.
Oh, the
in.
med goes down. The red med goes down.
That's really good. They're
Red
backing
heavy
out.
Uber
is
ad for
behind.
blue.
And
Oh,
blue-
Red heavy
heavy
forces.
Red is
Hail with the
wiped
big
them. They're
brain.
gonna have to keep this momentum going.
What do you think? What would we
Up
do?
coming
if
in
we-
for a play.
Oh, Luca, in a really dangerous position.
Oh, blue looking like they might not get the cap here.
The engineer trying to kill
And
them.
he's causing a lot of problems.
Oh, and the engineer dies. But
Putting
who's
pressure on E already with a vacket.
Vac gets on
Something-
E, he's just relentless.
182 does very well. When they get on on C, they do a double pressure on E, and it really throws a team off when they need to split up their team to take care of both. Basically,
they have a
giving them
level
C for
3
free.
under E. This is really strong for 182. Oh, you have Hale trying to take on the Sender, and he just died.
Goes for a heavy frag, and thus dies, getting
I think
punished
182's
for
got it.
a poor play.
182
If the
holding
Pyro
on to
can
this
just
E
stand on
cap.
point and just
Definitely
air
looking
blast-
like they're gonna get it.
Yeah, this is it.
They are gonna get a
5
pretty
minute
solid
time.
time on this map. Is it gonna be good enough to beat Siftey? We will see.
I
I
feel
think if they can prevent the A to E, then this will be a time that can beat Siftey.
Definitely, yeah.
I feel like if they play it smart and don't fall into Siftey's 1v1s, then they have a really strong chance. Because I feel like Siftey's just trying to like take engagements at either as a team or individually and just out DMing when it Pup's just holding down the flank. It's kind of beautiful to see in a way.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Pup has consistently been at the top of the scoreboard. I don't see a sentry on B by 182. It's just being set up.
Mission
Oh,
begins
it's
in
level
10
3.
seconds.
It's in an interesting spot. It's a little farther back,
4,
so I'd say it's a little harder to spam out from.
Yeah, it's a little harder to
Centering in.
kill with an Uber, but it's also not necessarily as helpful against team pushing in.
Yeah, if they're. I
Siftey
think-
going for the same play they did last time though. Is it gonna catch GarageBand out again? Hopefully not.
If
We've seen that
GarageBand-
GarageBand doesn't get fooled more than once.
If GarageBand just realizes that there's 7x7 on A, they can just quickly rotate. what are
GarageBand
they
is
doing?
looking like they're
They're
gonna
not
rotate
rotating.
some more players.
They're rotating really late. They have their heavy and pyro on B.
Well, they
Just
can't just
Keeping their
abandon
med back as
but
well.
definitely sending
Yeah.
some more players over that way.
Yeah,
They're probably
control's
just getting
clear.
the call now.
Yep, back is calling for them.
Yep.
Look out, gets the med pick
That's
here.
a med drop.
That is huge here.
Oh, and they have their sniper watching? This is insane. And
We're
this
gonna
is
see a
the setup
sniper
I'm
be
talking-
sniper here.
This
is
is
what
the
it's
setup
about
I
to
was
come down
talking
to,
about
oh,
earlier.
no.
If you get a sentry and a pyro in this room, where 182 is right now, then it's insane. It's really hard to push in, because you can just air blast and the sentry won't let you get close, unless you have an Uber.
Control point is being captured.
182 is doing exactly what we did, and it's probably going to work phenomenally. They just don't have a sentry yet. The sentry's back at B.
Siftey is gonna try the exact same strat they did last time.
I think
182 is now fighting a battle on all fronts. I still think they have too many people committed B. They know that that Siftey is gonna do this strat again. Although they are responding with more direct force than they did last time. Vacket gets the med pick. Good
Vacket's just
play on-
going huge. 182's flank and like pick classes are going nuts right now.
Siftey has already wasted 2 minutes on this.
Yeah, they've just wasted
I
like.
don't know if they're going to get the same strat to work twice.
Pup's just trying to spam out the gun, but it's very futile. He can't do it alone. He needs an Uber.
Oh, and Red
Sentry
Sniper
goes
getting
down.
picks from spawn, but ultimately Red Sniper goes down. No one on E right now. That's a lot of time
If
they're
these demo
wasting
mans
here.
destroyed, he needs to back up for health. That means there's no spam. They could try to set something up in this room. Hale is going to C on 91 HP. He's going under.
GarageBand's really juggling the 2 points right here, and they're doing a good job of it, admittedly.
They're doing well, but I feel like they won't be able to hold. This isn't sustainable. Comlight goes down on point.
Blue losing a lot of players here. They do have almost full Uber ed.
Red heavy goes down. That's going to be pretty detrimental to this hold.
Blue does Uber.
Yeah, this.
It was a force on nobody. Scout alone there. Med gets 2 Uber saws, but they're of no use as it was during
pretty
the
even
Uber.
numbers right now.
Pyro and Scout on E.
Actually has a 60% ed here.
Red's going to have to take their Pyro in here. Hopefully get that air
Pyro
blast on that guy.
dies. Spy. Oh no, Hale's just walking in.
Blue Med
Sniper
alone
safe.
and caught out.
They
Down to
can't-
20
That's
HP.
2 minutes. This is
Blue
gonna be
Med
a-
makes it out and gets a health pack.
tough
Only
looking
3 up.
Flex on Red right here. Not sure if he's going to be able to do it. Gets the arrow. Astronomy's going to eat the banana. Is he going to be able to survive with that though?
Minute 40 left with red
Sniper's
red
doing
having
everything
Uber
he can,
dis
but
ed.
I'm not sure if he can do this. Blue gets the spawns right now, but Demo's going to be locking down that spawn. Oh, and the blue player gets thrown into the pit. Scout's not going to be able to get on that point. Demo's doing a good job of spamming it out. Joey's just got to stay alive right now. Demo is so strong on this last point, especially without those bridges there.
They need to get on point right now. They just crumbled.
Losing
That
too
is
many
not looking
people
good for
and
Blue.
Blue having full
Without
Uber.
Demo, we're heavy.
Yeah, it's over.
Soldier's
Down.
going to have to do some work here. And with Pyro on point, that's going to be very difficult for him.
A minute left, but I think Blue
This
has
much
it in the
cap on
bag.
him. I think this is it.
Yeah, Red goes entirely down.
It's
now.
over.
We see Siftey wins the semifinals here. 2-0 on the map wins. However, last map did come very close. We saw some very good performance by GarageBand.
This was an interesting game. I feel like it
Right.
could have gone both ways. Oh no.
Very match from what we originally thought might happen. See that they had a strong play. Alright, closing off the stream. It was a very solid match. What do you guys think about it?
I feel like the thing about Siftey that's the strongest is their DM. I feel like the thing 182 shines most in is the way they react and how they work. But I think Siftey just has more experience overall, so that's why they won this match. And I'm really kind of hyped to see what the grand finals are gonna shape up to and be. I don't know if El Duguelo or Barcode HL won, but since what happened with Ezra and him getting banned, I feel like it's gonna be a Barcode versus Siftey. So it's gonna be very interesting, and I feel like it's gonna be very close. If both teams play Koth, then it's gonna be really close.
Right. I think if they go on to payload map, we might see some strong plays from Siftey, seeing as El Duego lost their mid.
Yeah, a med's a big part of it, and if he was main
Yeah,
calling, that's even bigger.
not sure who their main caller was, but I could definitely see it being Ezra.
Alright, well,
Who do you think the MVPs are, just really quickly, of this match? On both teams.
I think it's hard to say. It depends on the map. I think the Patrol Captain was a pretty good candidate, at least for MVP on Swiftwater.
I definitely think both snipers were big players on Swiftwater.
They definitely were. On Steel, there were a lot fewer plays. However, the spies were making more plays on Steel than the snipers.
Right. I'd say Blitz Tank got play of the game. That
Yeah, I would say Blitztank got
With
play
that.
of the game.
Right. Although I think Demo did a good job of holding E in that second half, though. Though unfortunately he did go down and
Yeah.
the game was lost.
It was really interesting. Those are my final words.
Alright, well, have a good night stream, and hopefully you guys can tune in to the next week's stream. It won't be my stream. I'm not sure who is streaming it yet. However, I believe the grand finals will be casted by someone. That said, have a good night, and yeah, good match.